Welcome to Friend Review. I'm your host, Alex Sutton. As you may know, not all friends are created equal, so sometimes you gotta pick and choose. In this video, I'll be rating all of my friends from 1 to 10 in 3 categories: interest, appearance, and smell, with 1 being trash and 10 being perfection. Without further ado, let's go. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my boy Ben Jakubchek. A little background. Ben is 15 years old and lives in Seattle, Washington. He is 5'7" and weighs 100 pounds. Despite his scrawny appearance, Ben is the Atlas to my Earth. That is, he holds me up. Now, on interest, I'm going to go ahead and rate Ben a clean 6. He loves playing video games and going fishing with his pops. When he's around, that is. Having no consistent father figure in his life, Ben can be a little effeminate at times, which is a bit of a no-go for me. But if that's what you're into, Ben can be a great option as a friend. In terms of appearance, I think it's obvious. His hay blonde hair complements his chiseled features, including a jawline you could slice bread with. He is always the center of attention when he strolls into the room, and is a commanding 10 in the appearance category. And finally, smell. Giving Ben a hearty sniff, the scent that I immediately notice is the smell of cheap malt liquor. Now, for some, this is a bad thing, but personally, I love having a complex friend with flaws, as it allows me to peel back the layers of his depraved consciousness. I'm giving him a light 8. So, overall, Ben is an 8. A good friend that is as faithful as an old dog, with a sharp wit and an even sharper appearance. On to my friend Eli Bolin, drummer lover and overall goofball from Seattle, Washington, standing a clean 5'6", clocking in at approximately 120 pounds. Now, for personality, right off the bat, I'm giving Totuk a 9. He's a rock star, and as such has a crippling dependency on over-the-counter pharmaceuticals, making him a riot to hang out with. He's a comedic genius with a demeanor like a pit bull, although, if you treat him right, he'll love you like no one else can. Now, appearance is where Eli might start to slide for some. Although having overall good features, the fact he only bathes once or twice a month makes him look incredibly mangy. His skin is like a desert with acne mountains, and it's impossible to have Eli in direct sunlight without the thick layer of grease on his skin shimmering like a snake in the grass. Sadly, going to give Eli a 4 on this, as he is downright hard to look at sometimes. Now for smell, I'm going to only lightly touch on this, as due to his uncleanliness, he smells like a sewer. Giving him a 4 on this as well. Overall, I'm going to give Eli a 6, but if you can keep your distance from him, he gets bumped up to a 9. And now to my loyal friend, Daniel Fulweiler. Daniel fails at almost all fronts where the others succeed. I don't know his height, or weight, or even where he lives, as I refuse to visit the pigsty he calls home. As far as personality goes, Daniel is downright appalling. He is one of the most vile and horrible people I've ever had the misfortune of speaking to. Although due to his expendable income, he is an important addition to the group. I'm giving him a 1, as his willingness to buy my friendship gives him an extra point. Sometimes, my friendship is pay to win. Now, as far as appearance goes, I can't deny his attractiveness at all. Despite having a revolting personality, he is undeniably sexy, in a friendship kind of way. He always wears his Ralph Lauren polo and chino shorts to tell everybody he has money. Gonna give him a strong 9, as his hippie hair holds him back a little bit. Smell-wise, Daniel also succeeds. I can tell he frequently washes, perhaps an attempt to wash away the shame of not having any real friends. And his many different colognes perfectly accent his overall sleaziness. On scent, he is receiving a 7. Overall, I'm gonna give Daniel a 10. I guess money really is everything. This naturally brings us to Jasper, the new kid on the block. I call him that because, although I've known him longer than the rest of the crew, only recently have I really gotten to know the real Jasper inside that meat suit. Now, with that being said, do I like what I see? In the short answer, no. Jasper's personality is tolerable if you have earplugs. This man never... Are you guys pouring water on me? Seriously? Sorry. Can you stop? Can you fucking stop, actually?
Your hand slip.
You made me lose track.
Sorry.
This man never stops talking. He's obsessed with politics, which is quite the bore. I can feel the fucking water like dripping down onto my hand and like my head and shit. It's childish. He's obsessed with politics, which is quite the bore, and frankly has one of the most corrupt moral compasses of anyone I know. There's a darkness that lurks inside of Jasper. Now that it's starting to show itself, let's just say I'm a little scared for my own safety when I'm around him. In personality, I give him a 2. Appearance is also a mixed bag. While from a distance he might appear to be the most attractive teenage boy you've ever seen, closer inspection reveals the truly depraved nature of Jasper's physical being. Jasper's body is quite... Are you fucking serious? Jasper's body is quite literally booby-trapped. A harsh glass crystal material has formed all around his body from trapped moisture, which means getting physically intimate with Jasper can often result in cuts all over your body. Ouch! Overall, Jasper's appearance is a solid 6. He's easy on the eyes, but incredibly damaging to the body. Finally, smell. Jasper is one of those people without a smell attached to him. He's hard to track, and it's difficult to know if he's nearby and sneaking up to you. Just another one of his quirks, I suppose. Overall, Jasper is a lovable doofus, whose propensity for deep thought can often bore those around him. But if you can brave his downright dangerous physical state, he gives the warmest hugs around. He's a 7. And finally, this brings us to my right-hand man and best friend, Jack Sunblad. He's getting an 11. I don't know what else to say. I love him so much and hold him very close to my heart. If I was gay, and I'm not by the way, he would be my immediate choice for a husband. He's a twink that has a unique charm about him, crazy lovable, and crazy funny. He's the obvious choice for best in show. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Friend Review, hosted by yours truly, Alex Sutton. So we all know my opinions of my friends, but no friend is perfect. So to seek out the perfect friend, I took to the streets. Hey, any of you guys want to do a quick question for an interview, or it's for a school project? No, all right, okay. You guys want to do a quick interview for a school project?
What is it?
It's just like one question. Okay. Out of all of us, which one do you think has the best hair?
His. I'd agree.
Like, just like head structure. Like the shape of the head. So, which one of us do you think has the best head shape?
Like, out of all 6 of you? Oh, man. That's kind of hard. It's like a tie between 2 of you.
Yeah, I'd say 2 of you as well.
Can we pick 2 of you?
Wait, can it be you 2?
You?
Are you guys?
You.
Okay.
Wait, who'd you say?
Him and him.
Him and him?
Like him in the green pants, and then him interviewing us.
Okay, I say the one with the red stripes, and also you.
Oh, I didn't see red stripes. I'll just stick to my answer.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you
You're
very
welcome.
much. All right. So, out of all of us, who do you think has the best torso?
This is an interesting question.
It's hard to say.
Yeah. I think striped shirt.
That was my initial reaction too. On the end is nice too. I think striped shirt's helping him.
Okay. All right. So, striped shirt it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
School project? No thanks? All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Out of all of us, who do you think has the best legs?
Guy in pajamas.
Fair enough. Thank you.
Yes.
Do you want to do a quick interview for a school project? Oh, okay.
Spread more positivity, guys.
Okay. So out of all of us, who do you think has the best feet, like diameter and like width and... Oh, no, okay.
So, I guess he's just not gonna have any feet.
Yeah. Who has? So what is your favorite name if you had to name a child, like for a baby?
7.
7, like the movie. All right. So what are some personality traits you look for in a friend?
And a friend?
Yeah.
Humor and honesty.
Okay.
And yeah.
So out of all of us, who do you think exhibits that the most? Just like on first impressions.
Oh, bro. You got that one.
All right, perfect. Thank you. Have a good one, man. So, if you had like to pick your favorite friend's blood type, what would that blood type be?
A positive, and I'm A positive.
Okay, yeah.
So if I die, I want that motherfucker to.
What about HPV positive?
That's chill too. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
This is a matter of time.
It's a matter of time, exactly. Yeah.